Right now at 5, President Trump's budget bill is closer to becoming law, and Wisconsin lawmakers are responding.
Plus, security footage of the Milwaukee judge accused of helping a man dodge federal agents.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozorowski. President Donald Trump's budget bill is one step closer to becoming law, and local lawmakers are reacting.
So exactly what's in it? CBS's Bradley Blackburn has the details.
After weeks of intense negotiations, President Trump's budget bill has passed the U.S. House by the slimmest of margins.
On this vote, the yeas are 215, the nays are 214, with one answering present. The bill is passed.
President Trump praised the passage of the bill, posting on social media, "This is arguably the most significant piece of legislation that will ever be signed in the history of our country." The bill makes permanent Trump's 2017 tax cuts, which were set to expire next year. It also cuts taxes on tips and overtime. It increases spending on the military and border security. To pay for all of that, it cuts spending on food stamps and slashes nearly $700 billion from federal funding for Medicaid, which the Congressional Budget Office says would lead to nearly 8 million people losing health coverage.
What we've seen is the largest cut to Medicaid in American history.
The bill now heads to the Senate, where several Republicans have voiced opposition to the Medicaid cuts. House leaders know changes to the bill will be needed to pass it in the Senate, but warned their colleagues not to go too far.
We have a very delicate equilibrium that we reached on here. A lot of work went into this to find exactly the right balance. And you all saw how perilous that was over the last week as it developed. And I encourage our Senate colleagues to think of this as a one-team effort, as we have, and to modify this as little as possible.
Republicans are hoping to get the bill to President Trump to sign by the 4th of July. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Now, Congressman Derek Van Orden and State Representative Steve Doyle both explaining what they think the bill means for Wisconsinites.
Every single dollar that is fraudulently spent is a dollar that can't go to feed a hungry kid. And I was that hungry kid. So we're not mucking about with this. We're focusing on waste, fraud, and abuse.
Just came from a meeting with some nursing home officials, and they are very concerned about changes in Medicaid and what that's going to mean for their operation. I know how hospitals are concerned about the impact of Medicaid cuts. Individuals are concerned about the impact of Medicaid cuts.
Political watchers say the package will face a complicated path through the Senate.
Well, legal moves for the man accused of killing a woman and 2 children in New Lisbon. Virgil Thu was in court today. A judge has set his preliminary hearing for August 21st. Thu is accused of murdering 33-year-old Elizabeth Kolba and 2 young girls ages 12 and 13. Prosecutors say Thu admitted to shooting all 3. He remains in custody on a $5 million bond.
State legislators met with Trempealeau County officials to discuss funding needs and collaboration. State Senators Jeff Smith and Brad Pfaff, along with Representatives Doyle and Christian Phelps, joined county leaders at the Government Center in Whitehall. The meeting focusing on highlighting county strengths while addressing funding challenges.
We have a really good relationship with our representatives out of the state of Wisconsin and feel that it's really important to be in conversation with them and talking with them about the good things that are happening within the county and also needs that we have and things that are of concern.
The lawmakers also toured the new Jail and Justice Center.
The Chapman family opened their farm to the media today ahead of the 44th annual Monroe County Dairy Breakfast. The media day at Chapman Farms in Tomah gave reporters a chance to tour the operation and meet the host family. The annual Dairy Breakfast is set for Saturday, June 7th, and highlights local agriculture and farming families.
The pride of having so many people come to see what you have. You know, there's a lot of people that ask, there's a lot of people that say something but don't really know the facts. So I'm anxious for all of them to come and see for themselves.
The event showcases Monroe County's dairy industry and brings the community together to support local farmers.
Renovations for the new Viroqua Welcome Center are underway.
The old bathhouse will be repurposed into a 2,400 square foot welcome center featuring an information center, trailheads, and meeting spaces. The building was originally built in 1936 but hasn't been in use since the pool closed 20 years ago.
The city said we have to do something. It's been sitting here for 20 years. We either need to tear it down or renovate it and repurpose it. So fortunately, the Historic Preservation Commission came up with some good needs that it could fill.
Hubbard says the remodeling project could take about a year. They hope to open the Welcome Center by next May.
Quick Trip is planning to open a health clinic in La Crosse, but there is a catch. It's for full and part-time employees only. The location will be next to the La Crosse Employer Daycare Center off Highway 16. There will also be a drive-through pharmacy. Construction starts in early June and should be done by April of 26.
Well, lots of folks will be traveling this Memorial Day weekend. According to AAA, over 750,000 people will be on Wisconsin roads. The two busiest travel days, tomorrow from noon to 8 p.m., then Monday from 4 to 7 p.m., and WisDOT will be putting a pause on most road construction projects. And gas prices will be down at the pump. According to Gas Buddy, a gallon of regular is at around $3.08. This is the second lowest Memorial Day weekend price since 2003. Quick Trip, Costco, and BP Mobile are some of the cheaper spots to fill up.
Yeah, we definitely had more sunshine today, so temperatures got back up a little bit into the 60s. So that's really going to be the story going throughout the weekend is we're going to have sunshine, but still temperatures are going to be below average. But we might crack the 70-degree mark later this weekend, but we should be about the mid-70s at this point. Overall, there's your high temperatures back in the 60s. That's the good news. 64 in La Crosse and 62 in Eau Claire. We do have some cloud cover, but it is going to begin to clear out, so there is frost potential just north of the area, but there also could be some spotty areas of frost in some low-lying areas or some of the colder locations as we get back into the 30s for some locations. You can see Sparta, Black River Falls in the 30s. There could be areas even colder than that too. So something to keep in mind of if you typically do see colder temperatures than usual, you might have a little bit of a frost potential going on. Otherwise, this evening, we're just seeing decreasing clouds getting back to 54 with some light winds. So all in all, not too bad of an evening. Same thing for Eau Claire, getting back down to 54 by 10 p.m. with decreasing cloud cover throughout. Later on, we'll kind of break down what Memorial Day weekend looks like, when we actually might hit 80, and how long this actually dry stretch that we have coming up was going to last.
All right. Thanks, Greg. Well, happening around the state, caught on camera, that Milwaukee judge confronting ICE agents in a courthouse. She's accused of helping a man dodge agents. Reporter Adam Reif has that video.
The incident begins at about 8:43 in the morning, April 18th, when Eduardo Flores Ruiz arrives on the 6th floor of the Milwaukee County Courthouse for a hearing in a domestic abuse case. He meets his attorney in the hallway and walks towards Circuit Court Judge Hannah Dugan's courtroom. Along the way, he passes plainclothes federal agents who are sitting on a bench. They are there to detain him. After Flores Ruiz walks by, the agents turn to each other and appear to confirm his identity amongst themselves. But a few moments later, Judge Dugan and another judge approach the agents sitting on the bench. A criminal complaint against Dugan later said she was alerted to their presence by a court official. That complaint says during this interaction, Dugan and the agents disagreed over the type of warrant they had to arrest Flores Ruiz. According to the complaint, Dugan ordered the agents to go to the chief judge's office. Video shows her pointing them through a double door. She then turns back to speak with other agents further down the hall and orders them through the doors as well. Shortly after that, with the agents gone from the hallway, Eduardo Flores Ruiz and his attorney exit into the hallway through a different door. As they walk down the hall toward the elevators, they pass another plainclothes federal agent. Neither they nor Judge Dugan seem to have noticed at the time. That agent motions to another to follow Flores Ruiz. Security video shows Flores Ruiz exiting through a basement exit. Upstairs on the 6th floor, the other agents have left the chief judge's office and worked their way downstairs. Flores Ruiz left the building onto 9th Street. Videos of the street shows the agents catching up to him. Flores Ruiz runs across 10th Street while trying to get away, but the agents catch him and arrest him.
Coming up, a small plane slams into a neighborhood. The latest pictures and information.
Plus, a new twist in the push to sell Pope Leo's childhood home.
The Hot Tub and Swim Spa Expo is at Hot Springs Spas and Pools in Onalaska this Memorial Day weekend only. Huge discounts on Hot Springs hot tubs. Hot tubs as low as $79 a month. Hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and patio furniture up to 30% off. This weekend only at Hot Springs Spas and Pools in Onalaska.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
You're ready for home improvement. Bathroom, kitchen, windows, doors, and more. The question is who? Begin here, the Board Store Home Improvements. The most experienced sales team in the area. The most experienced installation team. Plan with designers concerned about meeting your wants and needs. Choose from a selection of superior products. Receive a detailed proposal and a firm price. No pressure, no games. Recently voted Best of La Crosse, locally owned and operated. More than you expect for less than you thought. The Board Store.
Save big with Memorial Day weekend deals at Menards. All after 11% rebate. Hanging flower baskets are just $6.99. Play sand, only $1.99 per bag. Be ready for get-togethers with an inflatable serving bar, just $1.99. Wasp and hornet spray is just $1.77. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the Memorial Day sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, with store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. Only at Drury's will you find beautifully tailored sofas and chairs, handcrafted bedrooms and dining rooms, a huge selection of premium leather, and the designers to help you put it all together. Shop top manufacturers like Daniels Amish, Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, and Stressless. Great sale prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. Now, during the Memorial Day sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
The Hot Tub and Swim Spa Expo is at Hot Springs Spas and Pools in Onalaska this Memorial Day weekend only. Swim spas up to $10,000 off. Saunas starting at $99 a month. Hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and patio furniture up to 30% off. This weekend only at Hot Springs Spas and Pools in Onalaska.
In D.C., a suspect is in custody following the killing of 2 Israeli embassy employees. It happened outside of the Capitol Jewish Museum. The suspected gunman, 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez from Chicago, shouted "Free Palestine" as he was arrested. Fatally shot were Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, who were set to be engaged.
Prior to the shooting, the suspect was observed pacing back and forth outside of the museum. He approached a group of 4 people, produced a handgun, and opened fire, striking both of our decedents.
Law enforcement sources tell CBS News this is being investigated as a hate crime.
In San Diego, a plane crashing into a military housing neighborhood. The plane was headed to an area airport. 2 people were killed, 8 others injured. The jet fuel and flames setting up to 10 homes and nearby cars on fire. There were reports of dense fog in the area.
I can't quite put words to describe what this scene looks like, but with the jet fuel going down the street, and everything on fire all at once, it was pretty horrific to see.
The FAA and NTSB will be investigating the crash.
The push is on to preserve Pope Leo's childhood home. The Prevost family owned this home in Dolton for nearly 50 years. The house is up for auction, but village officials plan to step in to preserve its history. The home has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The Pope's family bought it in 1949, paying a monthly mortgage of just $42.
We will have more news ahead.
But first,
definitely going to be a dry Memorial Day weekend. That's the good news. Unfortunately, we won't see 80s, but we'll be close to 70. We'll break down when we actually might see 80. That coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Don't wait for better water. With Maxwell White Water Conditioning, you get water you will feel good about. With every sip, every bath, every day. And easy financing to make it happen now. Call today and start enjoying better water tomorrow.
For over 25 years, Window World's provided quality products for homeowners around the country, including windows and doors. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they'll never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable fiberglass construction that provides up to 4 times the insulation value of wood. When it comes time for new windows or doors, trust America's exterior remodeler. Trust Window World.
News 8 Now wants to help you create memories with your family by watching movies on the big screen. Friday Flicks with Vicki Nichols of Sparta Cinema will tell you all about upcoming must-see blockbusters, plus exclusive deals at the theater. Watch this Friday at 5 a.m. on News 8 This Morning. Presented by Sparta Cinema.
If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day Sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Find huge savings up to 60% off throughout the store. And don't forget, you can trade in your old furniture for savings on something new. Plus, we'll haul it away and deliver your new furniture free. These deals only last through Memorial Day weekend, as we will be closed Memorial Day to remember and honor our nation's heroes. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day Sale going on now.
Summer starts at Hy-Vee with Memorial Day savings Wednesday through Sunday. Whole seedless watermelon, just $3.99. Oscar Mayer hot dogs, just $1.77. Hy-Vee burger or hot dog buns, just $1.28. Ketchup, just 99 cents. Pork shoulder roast, just $1.48 a pound. Plus, save on ice cream, Lay's chips, fresh ground beef patties, Pepsi, and more. Save in-store and online Wednesday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Dutch Boy, it's only paint. It's only paint that goes on easy with a super smooth finish. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only durable, dependable, change your life Dutch Boy paint.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new dual media water softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
Really, the only thing we're going to contend with the next couple nights is some chilly temperatures for this year. We should be in the low 50s for average lows right now, but we're going to be well into the 40s and 30s. So the next couple nights, it's definitely going to feel more like April type of mornings too. So fog is a potential there, I think more towards low-lying areas or maybe bodies of water. Frost is a possibility too if you're in some of those colder spots in the region. That's something to keep an eye on. Although if we do happen to get 32 at some areas, it won't last maybe more than just an hour. Otherwise, 60s. Maybe a degree or two warmer each day, but it's not going to be a huge difference between Friday and Saturday, but it will jump a little bit there. Dry conditions looks like through the weekend. That chance of Memorial Day's kind of slipped even further south. We have another little system maybe by Tuesday, and I'll mention that we could bring in a shower. But overall, the pattern is dry. It looks like that throughout the next week and a half overall, not way much precipitation. Overnight, too, you can see just a few clouds. We'll have to keep an eye on some of this fog potential here, but overall it should be clear with cloud cover staying to the north. Friday starts off sunny, but then we'll have cloud cover begin to develop, at least from the north, and also some higher clouds begin to push in from the east. So as you go in the afternoon, probably more cloud cover. Still some sun will be able to get out there with that north breeze, but it'll be lighter probably tomorrow too. Those cloud cover will continue into Friday night into, Saturday morning. So here's your temperatures. A few degrees warmer. Some areas may get up to the upper 60s, but all in all, maybe a degree or two warmer than we saw for today. As we go into Saturday, still kind of chilly for some areas. There could be some 30s once again. We'll have to keep an eye on frost. I think it's less of an option we'll see there, but still waking up in the 40s to upper 30s. Saturday, it's kind of the same trend. More sun in the morning, a few clouds in the afternoon. Once again, those temperatures maybe a degree warmer than we had for Friday, but not a huge change and still below average. But the good thing is it's dry and light winds. And I kind of mentioned over Sunday too, going back there. There's Sunday, we actually might hit 70. There's more clouds in the afternoon, but all in all, not too bad really. We should be about 75, 76, so it's about 5 degrees below average. Memorial Day, very similar too. We'll probably get close to 70. A few more clouds in there. That shower chances I mentioned, that system staying well to the south, so I don't see that really happening. But cloud cover will be on the increase going into Monday night and Tuesday because we have a system that will be approaching from the west, and there's still not a lot of confidence that how much moisture we're going to get with this. but I do think going into Monday night and Tuesday night, we'll probably have a little bit more cloud cover. This is going to come through at some point. How much of this actually results in some precipitation at the ground? A lot of questions on that. But that's our next shower chance right there. It's not a lot, but something we'll keep an eye on. Otherwise, beyond that, the next 8 days, we'll kind of go back to the mid-60s Tuesday just briefly, but then we're going to flip and start gradually warming back up to potentially 80 by the end of the week. As note, 76 on Thursday is about average, so by the time we get to the first part of June, getting near 80 is pretty much where we should be too. So it's not going to be above average at that point, pretty much near average. So overall, not a bad Memorial Day weekend. I like those temperatures.
It looks nice and cool,
I
sunny.
compare that to being hot or real cold, but overall dry. That's the good news.
Yeah, that's the key one, right?
Yes,
Good
it is.
bonfire weather.
Absolutely. Thanks, Greg. Still to come, the show must go on.
How an expectant news anchor did a 3-hour morning show while in labor when we come back.
The Memorial Day weekend travel rush is underway. Are you ready? Tomorrow on News 8 Now This Morning, we'll take a look at what drivers need to know before you hit the road. See you then.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar. For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
It's Customer Appreciation Time at Wesco, and we're saying thank you with exclusive savings on furniture and bedding, and your deal is just one spin away. Every spin wins, whether you're upgrading your bedroom or furnishing your dream living room. Now's the perfect time to save in style. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Stop in and spin before this deal rolls away. And don't forget to tell them Peyton sent you.
Chevy makes affordable vehicles that help you enjoy life. Get more for less in the Chevy Trax. Maximize every mile in the all-electric Equinox. And power through with the capable Colorado. Enjoy endless possibilities and your new Chevy.
Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing on all 2025 Equinox models. Plus, get no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Visit HometownChevy.com.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
It's breaking news you really never hear. Take a listen.
We do have some breaking news this morning. Literally.
Yes.
Olivia's water has broke.
That's
and
right.
she is anchoring the news now in active labor.
Early labor.
Oh my, cool as a cucumber. Okay, wow. An Albany, New York anchor is staying on the air despite what was happening. Her water broke at 4:15 in the morning. Despite being in early labor, she anchored for over 3 hours. No word if her baby boy has arrived yet, but the story gets better. Her co-anchor just revealed she's pregnant too.
Oh, okay.
And
Because
now-
before I was going to be like, the co-anchor should just be like, you could go to the hospital. I can take the other 3 hours.
No, that is an ox of a woman. She's probably one of those who doesn't take sick days, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
right?
it's probably right on par. I mean, she did not look phased at all.
Not at all. And now the bar set pretty high for that co-anchor.
I
She's
suppose
going to have
so.
to feel like I've got to let the show go on as well too.
No taking off that day.
Not at all. Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
During Home's Memorial Day sale, get your choice of an extra 10% off sale prices, like this Blake sofa, now just $8.99. Or pay no interest for 3 years during the Memorial Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
It's time for unbeatable Memorial Day savings at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, find great deals on supplies to kick off summer your way. Like Blue Rhino propane exchanges, just $17.99. These Ortho ready-to-use insect sprays, $3 off. Get $200 instant savings on this Cub Cadet rear-engine riding mower. Plus, Friday through Sunday, all veterans and active military get an extra 10% off their entire purchase. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Hot tubs, hot tubs, hot tubs. The Hot Tub and Swim Spa Expo is at Hot Springs Spas and Pools in Onalaska this Memorial Day weekend only. Truckloads of hot tubs from major brands like Hot Spring and Caldera Hot Tubs. All discounted. Hot tubs as low as $79 a month. Swim spas up to $10,000 off. 0% financing for up to 60 months. Factory direct patio furniture up to 50% off. Saunas starting at $99 a month. Hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and patio furniture up to 30% off. This weekend only at Hot Springs Spas and Pools in Onalaska. SpaExpoLaCrosse.com.
Planning a home renovation? Save money and time by calling Habitat for Humanity's Reclaim program. Habitat will remove your cabinets, flooring, windows, appliances, and more for free. Habitat sells reclaimed items at the Restore rather than sending it to the landfill. With Reclaim, you can save money, go green, and support Habitat. To schedule your free Reclaim service, go to habitatlacrosse.org/reclaim.
Wherever you are in Wisconsin, there's a free and confidential Aging and Disability Resource Center, ADRC, or Tribal Partner Agency. We're here for older adults, adults with disabilities, and your families. ADRCs are a bridge to support for benefits and financial assistance, transportation, in-home care, and more. Get to know your local ADRC and connect with resources now. Call toll-free 1-844-WIS-ADRC or go to findmyadrc.org.
Don't miss Home Seasonal Concepts Memorial Day patio sale. Get 10% off sale prices like this Thomas Cole dining set for $11.99 and top patio brands Homecrest and Tropitone. Or choose no interest for 3 years. The Memorial Day patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, clearing skies tonight. It will get kind of chilly. Some upper 30s, even mid 30s are possible, so definitely bundle up for Friday morning. The better news for Friday and Saturday is still a little bit increase in temperature, still not quite there. Memorial Day weekend overall is dry. We'll be near 70. We should be mid 70s, so can't beat it compared to what we had for the last 2 days. And the one thing with the 8-day, kind of a dry stretch coming up, really minus Tuesday with that rain chance, and we might actually finally get to 80 by the first day of June.
But like you mentioned, upper 60s and 70s are quite pleasant.
Compared to the last 2 days, yes they are.
Happily take it.
Yes.
Yep. All right, that does it for us at 5.
Thanks for your time and hope to see you back at 6.